So if you click this video, you're probably trying to grow with IGTV, or you're just trying to grow your Instagram in general. On this video, we're gonna show you exactly how to do both. We're gonna show you how to grow your Instagram followers using Instagram TV. And on this video, we're going to have a special guest, my good friend Thor, who is growing Instagram accounts by 5,000 a month or more with just IGTV. My name is Anthony. I run an Instagram marketing agency and also run a 1 million follower network on Instagram. And I make videos like this to help you take your Instagram account from 0 to hero. So make sure you subscribe because this is the Instagram Hub. All right guys, welcome to the video. We're gonna waste no time and get right into this. Like I said, we have special guest Thor. You guys may have heard of him, may have checked out his channel before, and he's gonna show you guys exactly what to do when it comes to growing your Instagram with IGTV. Now he's done a lot of things on Instagram. He's done a lot of things with IGTV in terms of growing accounts, but I'm gonna let him introduce yourself because honestly, there's a lot more to him than I can say. So Thor, why don't you tell my audience who you are, what you do, and how you're growing these accounts with IGTV.
Cool, appreciate the intro, man. I'm pumped to be on this video. And yeah, my name is Thor. I run a YouTube channel similar to Anthony's. We've actually got the exact same amount of subscribers, which is quite funny. And we've been friends for a while now. I also do Instagram and YouTube, but Instagram is my full-time thing. That's what I do. I've got a business on Instagram, and that is pretty much how I make my living. It's pretty much similar to what you're doing, Anthony. And yeah, I travel the world whenever I want because working online gives you that opportunity. And yeah, I post value on YouTube about Instagram. I post the same on Facebook. I post on Instagram, and yeah, that is pretty much my 3 main social platforms, where pretty much most of it just is about Instagram. And yeah, in this video we're going to be talking about IGTV, something I've been having a lot of success with. So yeah, I'm excited to get started.
Yeah, definitely. So like one of the things that why I wanted to have you on is because I haven't really played with IGTV much. Like I know how to make posts on it, I know how to do all that, but I was going on your Instagram and I was seeing you getting like 800,000 views, 1.2 million views, 1.5 million views. And we really kind of want to know how it is that you're doing that. So I know you said there's basically 4 structural things that go into an IGTV post. Could you tell us what those things are, and then we could go in depth on how people can use those?
Yeah, so there's pretty much 4 keys to IGTV. So we got the preview, we got the thumbnail, we've got hashtags and basically the caption, the structuring of the video itself, what you write, and then finally we got watch time and basically watch percentage. And so these are basically the 4 key things. The most important one we'll be looking at the end. We'll be starting from the top, but yeah, those are basically the 4 things. So if you want me to dive into every single one, Anthony, let me know and we'll dive into it.
Yeah, well, let's start off with the basics. What's the first one? When it comes to mind for me, I'm thinking the thumbnail of the video is probably the first one, similar to how when you make a regular post, say you're posting a video on Instagram and you select the cover for that. And it's almost the same here. I mean, you're a YouTuber, you know what it's like to make YouTube videos where we need thumbnails, and thumbnails are so important. So let's start there with the thumbnail, and then let's work our way down into what is it that's actually gonna make it get a ton of views and grow your followers afterward.
The thumbnail, when you're making the thumbnails on IGTV, you got to keep in mind that you're going to be using a preview. So these two kind of go hand in hand. But basically, when you're creating the thumbnail, you want to make it attention grabbing. You want people to actually click it. But when you're making a IGTV video and you're featuring it on the newsfeed, which is something we're going to get back to, but just keep that in mind because that plays a lot of, that's very important when it comes to the thumbnail. So creating the thumbnail, you want to make it captivating, you want to make it match your theme on your page. And so creating a specific thumbnail for the IGTV video most of the time is going to be the best thing that you can do. So say your IGTV video, for example, is featuring Gary Vee. You're reposting a IGTV video from Gary Vee on your motivation page, for example. Then you want to create a custom thumbnail that you can add to the video. You can basically add the thumbnail to the video when you're uploading it. They give you this the opportunity to add a thumbnail, so you can add that thumbnail. Now, when you're adding that thumbnail, you want to make sure it is in the I think it's 6:19 image format, so it fits with the whole screen basically. that's the size of the thumbnail, but you want to make sure that when you zoom in on this picture and you take the snippet from the 4x4 in the middle, just like you can see I've done on this picture right here, you can see to the left it's the full image, but to the right when you zoom in, which is what you see when this is seen from your newsfeed's perspective, you can see 4x4 thumbnail, and it looks pretty good. You got text on the top, you got text on the bottom, and then you got a picture of Gary Vee in the middle, symbolizing what this video is about, who it is about, and then the text on the top and the bottom. If you want to use that strategy for the thumbnail, you can. It works very well for me, but the text at the top and the bottom is kind of teasing them into watching the video, just like you can see I did on this specific one. And so that is how you create your thumbnails. The key is though that they have to match the theme and the design of the newsfeed. So you want to make sure that the middle 4x4 of the thumbnail looks good on your newsfeed.
Right, and the reason why it's so important to have these thumbnails look good is to get clicks, right? Because if we can't get clicks with the thumbnail and the thumbnails are basically shit, then the video is not going to get clicks and it's not going to get views at all. So the whole point of making a good thumbnail is so that people are interested enough to actually click the video. So Thor, once they click the video, what's the next step in the process you have to now like start keeping them engaged or keep them watching?
Okay, yeah, so that would be the watch time, but before we look into that, we're going to be talking about the continuing process of uploading the video. So the first thing you do when you upload a video to IGTV is you add the template. At this point though, you have your video. We're going to be at the last step we're going to look at is how you find the perfect video. That is the first thing you should be doing, but let's just go with the current process. So after the thumbnail, you have to add a preview. Now you're basically in the section where you're about to upload the video. So what you want to do is you want to click this button right here, and that allows you to add a preview. So what's now happening is that once you post a video on IGTV, it's also going to be posted on your newsfeed. And this is crucial. This is crucial for the video success. You have to make sure that there's a preview, because if not, you're not going to be able to push enough traffic to the video in the first 60 minutes, allowing it to gain that viral potential. And so that really is step number 2. Now step number 3, we can just hop right onto that one. That is pretty much how you structure the text. So you've got a title, and then you've got the bio or the caption. Now, the title is the only thing people are going to see when they look at the video from your newsfeed perspective, from their homepage newsfeed. So the title needs to be captivating. You should try to spark some emotion with them. Obviously the thumbnail helps with them, but if you can spark some emotion, spark some interest, give them something like a teaser, that's really key. So make sure you're putting some effort into that, and then below that you got the actual caption. You don't need to write a lot, because on IGTV, not a lot of people read the caption because it's hidden. You can't really see it unless you actually click this arrow thing and it will show it. So you don't really need to put a lot of effort into it. Just write something like, do you agree with Gary Vee's advice here? I'm curious to know your thoughts on high school and college, and if it should exist or not, if everybody should just drop out, blah 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 blah. Just something like that. And then below that you want to add in your hashtags. And hashtags as well, for me, I found them to be crucial when it comes to succeeding with my IGTV videos, because it just, again, gives my videos another place to be ranked, another source of traffic, making them go viral on IGTV and the Explore page, which you also can get your videos ranked right there as well. So you want to be using hashtags on the videos. I typically use 20 to 25. I know that's what Anthony uses as well. You want to make sure that you're actually researching your hashtags. Again, so find a good hashtag tool like Anthony's talked a lot about, social info. Use the tools that you have, get the proper hashtags in place, and then use 20 to 25 on the video, and at this point you're pretty much ready to post the video.
Gotcha. So once you have all that stuff in place, is there anything that people should be doing in terms of getting more traffic to it? I know we talked about getting the preview up. So that preview is basically used as a way to post the video onto your profile to get that initial traffic to it, correct?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we get that initial traffic. But in regards to pushing more traffic to the video, obviously the more traffic you can push to it, you know this, in a short amount of time, the more viral it's gonna get. So what I also recommend people to do is to post basically share the video to your stories. And if you guys haven't done it, basically what you can do is you can share the video to your stories, and then you can basically zoom in on it and have it there, maybe cover some of it so that you get giving people kind of a teaser, add some text on it like how or why you should never go to school, or why everyone should drop out of college. Give them like a teaser, like something that sparks maybe a controversy or something like that, emotion. Give them a teaser to check out the video, and then you can add this. I think you just search up tap here and you'll have this little kind of image thingy moving slightly. It just says tap here, and what that actually enables you to do is that people can just tap on that thing and they'll be redirected right to the video. That is what I would recommend as well. Just post it to your stories to push some extra traffic. Yeah,
gotcha. And so then once all that stuff is set in place, your video is posted, your hashtags are on there, you've done everything you can to drive traffic. I know you're talking about the one factor that really determines the success of an IGTV video, and that's watch time, right?
Yes, exactly, watch time, and pretty much the combination of total watch time and average watch percentage. And so I'll throw up a screenshot right here so you guys know what I'm talking about. But basically, when you go to the insights of your IGTV video, you'll be able to see that you can see specific data. Some of the data you'll be able to see, obviously, the total views, the total likes, the total comments, but you'll also be able to see average percentage watched. How much percentage of the video the average guy watches of this IGTV video. Now, this is pretty much where it all happens. You need this knowledge that I'm about to give you to succeed on IGTV, because if you've got these numbers wrong, you're never gonna crush it. Like, you're gonna have to figure out on your own. So take notes on this and really understand this and remember it. That's the most important part. So when it comes to IGTV, you need to research what content performs on your page, obviously. Now, how do you know that it performs? Well, if it has a higher average percentage watch time, then it does better. And here's some numbers for you guys. So a video with 5% average watch time in percentage, that's very bad. So if your video gets 5% in watch time, when you're posting an IGTV video, you need to post something different, because this video does not resonate with your audience. It might also be because you've never posted an IGTV video before, but if you posted videos on your account regularly and you get 5% watch time, then it's a very bad video and it's not suited for your audience. So you have to research more, figure out more. If you get 10%, that's okay minus, but that is not also, that's okay, but it's not ideal. It's not a video that's gonna rank or perform well. If you get 15% watch time, then that's better. This video has viral potential. It might go viral. It might get a lot of views. Maybe it'll get up to 50, 60,000 views, but it won't go much further than that. But if the video gets over 20% average watch time, you're onto a banger, and this video most likely will go viral. I've probably had 4 videos, or I've had 5 videos with 20 to 28% watch time on one of my accounts, and 4 out of 5 of those that got over 20% watch time had over 400,000 views or something, which is absolutely absurd. So that shows why the watch time, the percentage watched, is so important. Now, what's also important is that if you have a video that's 4 minutes long and you get 20% watch time, that is better than a video that's 1 minute long with 30% watch time, because 30% watched of 1 minute, you know what that is, that's 20 seconds. But 20% watched of 4 minutes, that's more like a minute. And so the total time watched is higher. That's the key. Like, total time watched, that's the ace of this game. That's the best card, that's the best play that you can get. Under that, obviously, watch percentage, but what you also have to research then is what type of length of videos performs the best in my niche. I found that the best length of videos when it comes to IGTV videos in the entrepreneurial motivation niche is videos on 4 to 6 minutes long. If your video is 4 to 6 minutes long and you post that on IGTV in the motivational / entrepreneurial niche, that's what I've personally found to be the best length of videos, because that gives it a lot of potential total watch time, and if the video is good, it's gonna have a high watch percentage. And so yeah, that is pretty much the key. And so what you got to do is just research, find these videos, continue on experimenting, changing up the strategies, but eventually when you have a video with 20% average watch time or more, you're on to a banger, and you should keep doing what you did on that video.
Gotcha, that's some really good information, and those are the 4 steps. Now, I know a lot of people are used to the old Instagram algorithm where things were usually taking off a lot quicker. You could make a post and the post would go viral in the same day. As we know, things don't really work like that anymore. So this is also just kind of my own personal curious question. How many days or how long are you seeing it takes until your IGTV videos start really taking off? Like when you're getting 1 million+ views, how many days is that taking before the algorithm really starts to take it and starts showing it to more people?
That's actually a really good question, because that is so true. Like a lot of my normal posts as well nowadays will go viral after 3, 4, 5 days. I had this one post, it's kind of funny. I posted it and 2 weeks later the post goes from 2,000 likes to 14,000 likes in just 5 days after 2 weeks. So things are changing in the algorithm, always are, but specifically with IGTV, which goes back to your question, is that a lot of the time, especially if my videos have over 20 to 25% watch time, the videos will be ranked for like a month straight. Yes, a month straight. The video will continue on getting a couple thousand, like 2,000-3,000 views every single day after a month has passed. And it might take the video 2 weeks or a week or maybe 3-4 days before it starts ranking, before it actually starts gaining traction. But the thing is that what you guys have to realize is there's so little competition on IGTV right now. And so if you have a video that is keeping people on the platform for a lot of time, they're keeping people watching for a lot of time, the video has over 20% watch time, it's keeping people engaged, Instagram are going to continue on pushing traffic to your video, because there are so few videos on IGTV right now that are actually content people watch that have more than 20% watch time. 20% watch time plus is rare. And so if you can get that, IG has an overflow of traffic they need to push. And so they're going to be continuing on sending you traffic, continuing on. As long as your video continuously has 20% watch time, as long as these new people Instagram push to the video maybe 2 weeks after continue to watch a lot of the video, they're going to keep on pushing and keep on pushing. And I've had a video ranked for 2 months on IGTV, and between the first month it got from 0 to maybe 500k views, and then the second month it went from 500 to 800,000 views. That's the kind of videos, the kind of results that I'm getting with these strategies. But also you have to be patient, and yeah, the videos are ranked for a long time, and so yeah, it takes time.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I just see so many people making even regular Instagram posts, and they're after 1 day it didn't take off, and they're like, hey, you know what's going on? My post did bad. What am I doing wrong? And really, it's just that things take more time to build now. And guys, after speaking with Thor personally, I'm gonna start implementing IGTV onto my Instagram, using it to grow, because as Thor said, the competition is so much less there. There's simply not a lot of people using it because they don't really see the potential in it. They don't even realize that videos can go viral on IGTV. What you always want to do is you want to be one of the few people in the beginning that are starting the trend. Right now, not many people are using IGTV. A lot of people think it's unpopular, but we see people like Thor getting millions of views with it. So just because you might not think it's popular or you might not like it, doesn't mean the market doesn't like it. Doesn't mean that there's not people there, and those people are your followers, those people are your buyers, those people are your future customers. So take advantage of all the tools that Instagram is giving you. Thanks so much, Thor, for coming on. And for anyone who wants to learn more about IGTV, Thor, I know you said you have a handbook that basically outlines these steps, right?
Yeah, so I have a handbook basically where everything that I said in this video and more is just written down in a PDF. It's maybe 3 pages long, but it goes over everything and gives you the accurate data and stuff, so you can see for yourself with more pictures and visualizations. If you want that, you can just go to this video. Yeah, we'll have the video pop up right here. Go to this video and go to the comments section of that video, and there'll be a link for you to get that. Yeah, if you guys want it.
yeah, I'll leave in the description for you guys. I'm gonna leave the link to Thor's handbook, the link to his video. I'll also leave the link to his YouTube channel and the link to his Instagram, so you can go and check out the IGTV posts he's making, and make sure you check out his YouTube channel because he posts videos just like me, helping you guys grow on Instagram, and he has some of the best content, and that's why I wanted to go ahead and get him on here. Personally, when I have IGTV questions, I call up my buddy Thor. So I had to call him up and get him on this channel because after the tips he was telling me about IGTV, I know you guys would probably really want to hear this as well. So with that said, Thor, thank you so much for coming on. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop it a like. Dropping a like helps this video to get pushed to more people so much, help grow the channel, help grow mine and Thor's channel. With all that said, Thor, thank you for coming on. Is there anything else that you have to say?
Thank you for having me on having you on your channel. And guys, if you want to learn more about Instagram, come over and check out my channel. I'm gonna be picking Anthony's brain on my channel as well, so you definitely want to be checking that out as well. But yeah, thank you for being on, man.
You got it, man. So keep grinding, keep hustling, and I'll see you all on the next one.